The availability heuristic is the idea that things one is able to think of easily are considered to be more common. This is important because these things have the ability to over-influence one's judgments. This idea came from the research of Amos Tversky and Daniel Kahneman in 1973. Their research showed that people evaluate the frequency of two stimuli based on how easily relevant instances of the stimuli come to mind. Their introduction of this concept has led to an immense amount of research in social cognition. A commonly used example of the availability heuristic is someone being able to think of a plane crash easier than thinking of a car crash because plane crashes are more likely to be of salience. Plane crashes are far less common than car crashes, but they are more commonly discussed in the medium, making them easier to think of. The availability heuristic influences our decision-making by making us just focus on the items of more salience. A study that shows how research on the availability heuristic is done is Less is More, the availability heuristic in early childhood. This study was done in 2015. This study tested how young children are influenced by personal experiences when making memory decisions. Participants ages 4 through 8 were asked to create either a small or large number of names. The small list was considered the easy condition, and the large list was considered the hard condition. There are a roughly equal proportion of girls and boys in the study. When making the list, girls were expected to choose girls' names and boys were expected to choose boys' names. Based off the pretest, it was more difficult for 4-year-olds to generate more than 6 names, 6-year-olds to generate more than 8 names, and 8-year-olds to generate more than 10 names. Because of this, the number of names required to create in the hard condition was age adjusted. 8 names for 4-year-olds, 6 names for 6-year-olds, and 12 names for 8-year-olds. The participants were then asked how many names they knew with questions such as, do you think you know of a lot of girls' or boys' names? They were able to answer with yes, no, and unsure. The easy condition consisted of children for each age group giving 4 names and being asked the same questions as the hard group. Both groups were asked to rate how difficult it was for them to come up with a requested number of names using a range of not at all to very difficult. The results show that the children believed their memory to be better after generating a small number of names versus a large number of names. A smaller number was more available in their memory than a larger number.
It seems like everyone's winning the lottery. Maybe I should go buy some lottery tickets. I'm gonna go buy lottery tickets. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I got $2. Right? Maybe? I got $1.
In the skit, it is shown how someone uses the media to influence the decisions they make in their life. Where they were saying that people were winning the lottery quite frequently, they believed that they too would win the lottery. This is due to the salience the events had in their memory.